Well, this is becoming a, I guess, a typical story now around the country, because it's even happening to our members. Now, here's a member just wrote me. I just read her um, posting, because that's what I do most of my day is really people write in, hey, I need help to do something, and I show them where to get free money and help to do it. Now, this one, they see the members also tell you sources that they've used. See, that's better than what I could do because they're out there trying and looking for help and everything. That's what I love about this group. I could work myself out of a job and I'll still be there because people are helping each other. Now, here's what Dana did. She said, hello, Let's Go Help group. I feel like I've been marooned on a desert island. My phone was hacked and I've been locked out of my Facebook account. So I'm just now getting back into the group. Well, I've been locked out of everything. But I've got good news. I've gotten a rental through the Kentucky Housing Corporation. That's what I'd like to share. And by the way, she just got it on Facebook. This is why we have two websites now. We have another group off of Facebook because Facebook has problems like this. So you could, when you join one, you really belong to both. So we have two places to give you help, but one price, two places. Okay, so she goes on to say, anyone who is experiencing homelessness, well, this is in Kentucky, and I'm sure they are offering the same services in other states. And she's probably right. It's usually a little different, whatever, but basically the same. Once you spend the night anywhere that is not inside a home, okay, so that's the requirement. If you spend one night anywhere but not inside a home, like in a car or a shelter or something that you can go to, or something like that, then you can go to the Salvation Army and they will sign you into a program where they house you temporarily until you can find more permanent housing. I got a voucher before I found a place to live, but the Salvation Army is going to pay me my first and last month's rent and the deposit and get my utilities turned on if I had not gotten the voucher. So, I just wanted to let people know that the Salvation Army can offer you more than just a meal and a night's sleep. They can help you get into a place and get a year's lease. God bless you. Man, God bless Dana for sharing this because that's it. I mean, people sort of, you hear things like, yeah, oh, yeah, I bet they do, and you think it's not for you or whatever. But here's, we're just an average lady on the street, person who just got some bad luck and now found this thing. There are two places. She got a voucher program from the Housing Corporation, and they're pouring more money into these programs. Even Biden's new program that they're voting on now will be a lot more money from housing. So that's right. So how do you find this where you're living? Well, because it's different all over. What I think is the best way is there are two websites I talk about a lot, 211.org, and the other one here is findhelp.org. So both of them have places like 211. You go to the housing and shelter thing. I mean, first of all, when you go there, you put in your zip code and it gets you to where you live. And so then when you do that, you'll see all the organizations that help you with housing and shelter. Okay, then you got to put in the shelter zip code, uh, like that. Then, okay, so it has emergency shelter. Well, let's start with there. Down payment assistance, assisting living, low income subsidized rental housing, home maintenance and repair services, mortgage payment assistance, mortgage delinquency and default counseling, landlord tenant assistance, transitional housing. So all those things, they're options. And see, when you click on one, then you get a list of organizations that help with that. Now the next step is the key. You have to call every one of them, even though they look good or not, because they are people who are spending their life studying the housing situation and helping people who need housing. Okay, so these are your best sources. So you just don't want to try one and that's it. No, there's a lot of women out there, and you got to date them to find out what kind is the best for you. So that's it. You got to get on that phone and start calling people. And the same with Find Help. Same thing here, the housing. help find housing, pay for housing, housing advice, maintenance and repair, residential housing, temporary shelter, all those things. So when you call and go through a couple of subjects, call a dozen or a half a dozen, whatever. So it takes you an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Man, you got nothing better to do. If you do, then do it. But if you want a place to live or whatever and get grants to solve that problem, no, you do that. You start calling. That's the way to get the help, because it doesn't come to you. You have to come to it. The people that come to you are the ones that are going to get money from you. You don't have money, right, to give anybody. So don't wait for them to come to you. Because if they do, when you find out the details, they're going to get money out of you. Yeah, make you get a loan or whatever. It's going to charge something. You don't have to. You go to the free ones first. Yeah. So thank you very much, Dana. And you're a great member, because see, that's what I see, the members helping everybody else. And that's what a community, I think, all is. We help each other. We all have different talents and know different stuff, and share that. That's how we grow as a community. So keep on growing.